Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I'm Kara.
There is no Jeremy.
There is a Neil.
And I'm Brownie. So welcome to our episode. For those of you who are watching live, you know that we're a little bit late because we weren't watching the clock. We were so busy enjoying pre-stream activities.
Yes. It was a good pre-stream. I think it was a great pre-stream.
So yeah, we went just a little bit long, but so we're going to talk about some Star Warsy things. Mm-hmm. We were just going over the what's it called? The Star Wars SC-38 Reimagined, just for those of you who weren't participating in the pre-stream, for you to be able to see. That's where they reimagined the fight between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader.
Can we link that, like, in our YouTube or whatever, so people can see what we're talking about?
I'm sure. Well, I have it pulled up so they can kind of see. Like, it's been out for forever.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So it's by FX It in Post.
It's really good.
51 million views.
Holy hot bang.
People have seen it.
Just a couple times.
So, but
that's crazy.
So, and then now we're just going to do a little bit of housekeeping at the very top here and catching up with a little bit of chat. Let's see here. Oh, and we are going to do a little bit of Pokemon Fusion today as well. So we're talking about some Star Wars stuff. We're going to explain where Jeremy is, or maybe we won't. We're going to do some Pokemon Fusions and then any other Star Wars things that people want to talk about. So what I'm just sort of scrolling through some chat here. Yeah,
Did I change my hair? Are you talking about me or Neil?
Yeah, I think.
Or Jeremy?
Yeah, so yeah. OMG, never mind. Jeremy is missing. Yeah, so that's, why is this thing all crazy? Sorry.
I don't know. That's all right.
I'm happy dancing around the kitchen cooking bratwurst. Ooh, brats are really good.
Heck yeah.
I want to. There's so B&B has really good brats.
Heck yeah. Yeah.
They have 1 liter Diet Dr. Peppers. Or at least the last time I was there, they had them on sale for 49 cents.
Oh my land!
I kind of want to go and clean them out.
Do it. Like 49 cents. Do you know how much I paid for this?
It had to be what, like $2.29 now?
$3.50.
No.
$3.50. I remember when this was 99 cents. Well, and then you would get a free one with the lid.
Yep.
What the heck?
Maybe this is us complaining about how prices are expensive podcast.
What? I want my 99-cent 20 ounce. I can go to stupid McDonald's and get a 32 ounce for $1.
Yeah. Yeah, so Philonix says, what's B&B? So B&B Market in Cloquet.
Yeah.
It's, I would say, honestly, it's kind of a crappy gas station, but they have an insanely good meat counter.
Well, it's local, isn't it? Like, they get local meats.
Yeah, and they, like, process all of it in there, and they do, like, catering stuff sometimes, too, but...
They've probably got, 20 different flavors of bratwurst?
Yeah, it's wild.
They're good.
So, the one that I like best is the bacon cheddar ones, but they have all sorts of stuff. They have chicken wild rice. They have...
They got mushroom and Swiss. They have a gummy bear one.
Yeah, the gummy bear one's actually insanely good.
Yeah, it is. I was going to say, don't knock it. They've got, like, a bacon and cheddar. They've this... Yep. Philonix. I can pay nothing and go to gas station, put my head under the Diet Mountain Dew fountain. Oh my land.
I'm trying to see what they've got here.
So there's the outside of it. It is, it's massively
it's crunchy.
sketch.
It's crunchy.
I have lived in Cloquet. Well, I've lived in this area since '96, and I don't think B&B has changed a stitch. Like, the pumps outside, you don't pay at the pump. Like, these suckers are probably from what, the 50s?
Oh, they're I would say the 70s at the newest.
Yeah, like, they're not digital in the least. It's like the numbered, like, little number tiles that flip. They old. Then you have to go inside to pay.
They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have like 16 different types of brats. So yeah, these are the I forgot they have blueberry brats.
Yeah. I have yet to have a bad brat from B&B.
Yeah, their bacon cheddar ones are so freaking good. And so here's the other thing too, like you get like a regular like Johnsonville brat or whatever, they're basically like bun length or whatever.
Yeah.
These ones are like twice as long. Like you can like cut them in half and like so They're so much better. They're so good. And of course they've got all sorts of different like steaks and stuff. And you see they've got like wings or whatever. Their website's terrible, but like that's this is kind of you can see like
that has not changed.
Look at that gas pump.
In the past 30 years. Yeah, that pump has not changed at all.
That pump is definitely older than me, and I'm not young. Rooster says I used to deliver FedEx to B&B.
Nice.
Oh yeah, they got the DAV thing.
Yeah.
This picture has to be from within the last like 5 or 6 years or something like that. The DAV thing hasn't been there very long.
Yeah.
Their smoker and like food truck thing sits over here.
McCallisto.
The gas station up the road. I'm trying to think of what is the gas station up the road. I can't remember if it's Nigachiwanong, Ottawi, Wigamig.
Something like that.
I know it's FDL Gas and Grocery. It's like the English thing, but it's I'm just looking.
Is it on the sign? Is on the their shield thing? That's it.
Well, the Nagachiwanong, I think, is like their reservation.
That's
name.
the first part of the.
I believe it's Ottawa. Wigamig. I'm just gonna. Well, so I'm not gonna directly dox us here. Give me 1 second.
Maz, I'm not even gonna lie. I may or may not have purchased a 3-pack of the Costco hot dogs last time I was there. Chip loves them. They're great. Do you know there are 170 calories in one hot dog?
Yeah, hot dogs are insanely calorie dense.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. I'm just saying.
Well, I think a bratwurst is like almost 300 calories. I want to say. Yeah. Okay. So. Ottawi Wigamig. Yeah. Nagashiwanong Ottawi Wigamig.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure it means like so. Nagachiwanong means the people at the end of the lake.
Oh.
That's how the Fond du Lac Reservation identifies themselves. And then Ottawi Wigamig, I think it means like the trading post.
Oh, interesting. Like okay.
So I used to drive by this every day.
Oh,
I used to live like, oh yeah, I know, yeah. So
yeah, I lived out that way
so yeah, going further down this way. I used to live kind of back in the woods.
Yeah, I lived way out that way, 97 to 2015.
1501 County Highway 7. Nobody would ever call it that. They'd just be like, it's a Big Lake Road.
Yeah, it's 1,000 Big Lake Road. I have had people call it Highway 7 before, and I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no Highway 7 in okay. And they're like, yeah, the one that goes between Super 1 and Perkins. I'm like, Big Lake Road?
Yeah.
Cal, tell me you're not from around here without telling me you're not from around here.
So, by the way, if you know what surprises me? Do you know what oh my gosh, my brain just shut off.
It's okay.
What's that sandwich that I like? Monte Cristo. You know what a Monte Cristo sandwich is?
Tell me.
Okay, so I'm just going to pull up an image. Okay, so this is the thing that surprised me. I thought everyone knew what a Monte Cristo sandwich was. So it's basically, it's a deep fried club sandwich, basically, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's super, 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 super good. And it comes with like a jam or a sauce you can dip it in. That's usually like raspberry or strawberry.
That sounds so good.
So Carmen's has a really good Monte Cristo. Grandma's has a Monte Cristo as well.
Okay.
But I think Carmen's is super good. So if you're looking for like a lunch type thing.
Carmen's, okay, Carmen's used to have really good fries. They changed them, and now they're absolute dog water.
Interesting.
Personal opinion. They are not great anymore. Like, they reminded me of Gordy's fries, and Gordy's fries are like top tier. Yeah. They're so good, right? And they changed them, and now they're like,
have like the regular, just like sort of like they're bigger fries, but they're still just conventional French fry, like the parched or whatever they call it.
Right, exactly. Poached? No.
I can't remember. That's the thing. They soak it in the brine for a while,
and then they put it in the cold water. Right afterwards.
I can't remember that process.
It gets rid of the starch out of the fry, I believe, the potato.
It just says, "Dang, better than I could." Just like Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Isn't that it?
Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Yeah.
Let's see. Yes, all their meats are smoked in house. In fact, I recovered the.
Mick Calisto had asked about like breakfast places to eat around here. Uncle Louie's, are they still open?
Yeah.
Uncle
on
Louie's
Street or whatever.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Gosh, what's another one? There's
GTR dad no cares about calories when you're eating a hot dog. That is very funny.
When you've gained as many pounds as I have since I got married, I do try to consider, you know.
Because you're not even worried. What you should be worried about is if it's real meat.
I do try to look for that. I will say that. Like when I buy the chicken nuggets, I make sure like they're real chicken, you know.
Maz the Spaz actually had an insanely good joke. So for the gas station name or whatever, right? He said people in Wales are asking why the name is so short. Like, you know, like the Welsh language has like insanely long. Yeah, so I really like that joke.
That's great.
Philadelphia didn't even know you could buy them in packs until recently. So
yeah, dog.
Ordered them cheap. Order like packs of what now?
Costco hot dogs. I will say a 3-pack of Costco hot dogs. And granted, you get like a dozen in each pack or something like that. It's $17. But, I mean, that's what? Like 30 cents a dog?
I turn around and act like people in line in my family asking what they want to drink. So bad. So ready for me. That's incredible. Let's see here. Yeah, so yeah, Monte Cristo sandwich. Yeah, Philadelphia knows what's up. Philadelphia knows what's up. Monte Cristo was already a little old fashioned when I was a kid. Monte Cristo sandwich is always good.
Interesting.
Gwen doesn't like so like some of them will have like a sweeter like batter.
Okay.
That's put on there, and then it'll be powdered sugar.
So it's almost like a French, not a French toast, but like a pancake or. Yeah, well, French toast, I guess, would be more.
I would say like if you imagine you made like your French toasty like. It's almost like a fried chicken dredge, honestly.
Okay.
But like you can do a sweet or a savory version of it.
Okay. Interesting.
Game of Snowflake is subscribed. Thank you. And Rooster said, Rooster said the gift of this. I see. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the gift sub.
I prefer a good croque monsieur.
I looked that up and I was like, that actually is so.
Let's look this baddie up.
Whoa, I've been hitting none of the right.
Croque madame.
Oh.
What is this? Is that cheese on the outside?
That's how they're done, if I recall correctly.
Hot dang. Cam, you bring yourself down here. You make me that sandwich, okay?
Oh, I thought you were telling me. I didn't realize you were reading Cam's comment.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, so I've looked these up before. These look insanely good.
That looks amazing.
So it's a ham and cheese sandwich that has like cheese on the outside.
This is what prevents me from losing weight. These kinds of foods, because it's like, I'm like, I'm just going to eat a nice salad for lunch, and then I see things, and I'm like, oh no, actually give me all the cheese, because I love cheese with everything in my soul. Like, if there was one thing left on earth food-wise, I would have to say it would be cheese. Like, just give me cheese.
It almost looks like you prepare it like grilled cheese style, and then put cheese on top.
And then maybe put it under the broiler or something. Look at the fourth one and the Good Housekeeping one with the chives or whatever on it. God. Like, what? Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry.
That looks insane.
I'm sorry. Food gets me going, man. I love food. It's so bad.
We need to do a Star Wars cooking something.
We should. I do have the Galaxy's Edge cookbook. Oh my God!
What kind of egg is that?
And over easy, isn't it?
But it's like orange.
It's massive. That looks like it'd be like a goose egg or something with how big it is. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
We had geese growing up, so every once in a while they didn't lay eggs often, but when they did, they were huge.
Man, that looks so freaking good already.
You want an emu egg so bad. I'm playing Stardew Valley, and I just got ostriches, and they're laying eggs now. It's great.
I gotta stop watching that. I'm getting freaking hungry.
I know. Seriously. I feel that.
All right, let's see here. That's a free-range farming. Yeah. Okay, so apparently they look different.
That one was really big, though, so I don't know if that was like your traditional, just standard chicken egg.
An 8-pack of Fun Dogs for 87 cents.
I grew up with chickens, and so I farm fresh eggs. They do tend to be more orange like that, yeah.
Rooster says she bumped me and goes, "I have ads." I figured I'd help her out. That's so funny. Now we discussed hot dogs and sandwiches in the world. Someone can tell me where Jeremy
Is at work.
is at work. He has to work like noon to 9 or something like that today.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. What was I going to say? I don't know what I was
So next to where neighbors sells eggs and they look that. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. Maz, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, see you later, Maz. Good seeing you. Or good chatting with you.
I still call Amnicon Falls Animaniacs Falls. That's funny.
Who said? Wait, what? Oh, funny.
I found a place that sells Emu and ostrich eggs. Like, I'm not going to say that I wouldn't try it, but I would be a little bit hesitant, probably.
I watched an Instagram reel where somebody actually tried all the different eggs, and ostrich eggs are absolutely massive.
Yeah, they're like this.
Yeah, and like they took a knife and they were like having to like, you know.
Yeah, you're going to dent your pan trying to crack it on
Seriously,
the edge.
like you go to crack the egg on the counter and just leaves it right in the middle of your marble, like, or your granite or whatever. Cool.
All right, so now that we've discussed the sandwiches,
Copious amounts of food.
we should probably do a couple of Pokemon fusions.
Really quick, I remember what I was going to say. We're talking about hot dogs. I still have the edible glitter to make Jeremy his glizzies. I still have my edible glitter. I am going to make Jeremy eat a glizzy.
Well, so didn't like Cam or somebody say that they were gonna do or Leo they was gonna do like with that hot dog gelatin thing for him?
I think he did make it. What did we? What happened?
It definitely never came on the show.
No. I know. I think I said last time I'd make one. I never did. I gotta try to do that. You know, next week, Jeremy's birthday is on Memorial Day.
Yeah, the 26th.
Yeah, so maybe next Saturday we should make Jeremy a birthday cake, aka a glizzy cake.
And what you should do is use fondant to disguise.
And make it look real.
And then like you cut him a slice, and of course he's not gonna be paying attention, and then he'll.
You know what I should do? I should make fondant, but blend up hot dogs and like work it into the fondant.
Oh my god. You know there's a 0% chance he's listening to this.
I know there is. He'll never listen to this. I mean, how many podcasts did he listen to when he was in Japan?
Zero. He was here for the first 5 minutes of like 2 of them.
Okay, guys, I will try my absolute darndest.
Yeah, I cover hot dogs.
You got to make it. So here's the thing: if Jeremy just cuts open, or
so here's the thing, right? Like if like because like if you like Lincoln Logs stack up the hot dogs in there or whatever, right? Like if you like cut it, it's just gonna look like layers of a cake.
Okay. So the other thing, I could do cupcakes, and you know how cupcakes have filling. Mm-hmm. Instead of filling, I could put like a little bit of frosting in there, but then shove a hot dog like into the middle of the cupcake. So when he goes to take a bite, just like chews in, and there's a hot dog dead center.
So when Jeremy eats a cupcake, does he just go like straight like frosting into face?
Okay, Jeremy eats a cupcake basically in 2 bites. Like,
so he's not one of those people that like tears it and turns it into like a sandwich type of thing. He just goes right at
ham.
it. Okay.
Just that's it. And then what I should do?
Oh my God, Morty!
Okay,
so hot dog water and gelatinize it as the.
So what I was thinking. Take some hot dog water and blend it into the frosting of the cupcake.
He's gonna throw up, or he's gonna be like, "This is the best cupcake ever, Karen." Oh my gosh!
I don't know. I will try.
You gotta be like, Jeremy, take Chip to the park. I need to do some secret baking for your birthday.
Well, GTR, I think that we'll do it for his birthday next weekend. Because it'll be his birthday on Monday, so we can celebrate it on Saturday.
Do cornbread cupcake with hot dog in the middle of mashed potato frosting. That actually sounds decent.
That does.
That's actually like a beef Wellington-ish.
Kinda, yeah, without like the puff pastry or whatever.
It's like corn dogs. Like, I actually saw somebody say it's like the only difference between a corn dog and a beef Wellington is how much money you earn.
A beef Wellington has like a puff pastry over on it, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, conceptually, like encapsulating a meat inside of a bread. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love puff pastries.
Spam Wellington. Yeah, Marty Jr. Marty Jr. Sr. did Spam Wellington. All right. Now that we know how we're going to double cross Jeremy.
Now I'm worried about my birthday.
You know, Jeremy's not going to put the effort into trying to double cross you. He just doesn't have the time or the mental capacity to do so.
You're not wrong.
So we thought we might do a couple more Pokemon fusions here.
Wait, why are we cheering 1,000? Please make what happen? I'm confused.
Oh, I think to do the hot dog cupcake Jeremy double cross.
I will do my darndest.
So what you need to do.
I need to get a really aromatic flavor.
Oh my gosh, Rooster.
So it cover. Oh my land, my friend. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh no, I don't have the lights running. That's why this stuff's not working.
There's a wheel spin? Who's wheel spin?
Oh, I think SMR did one. I didn't turn on the power for the lights.
Doesn't Jeremy normally do that? And then I've done it a couple times and I totally spaced it because, yeah.
Well, I went up and turned on the smoke machine, but it didn't.
Ooh. Oh, look at that. Hey. I thought it was missing a little something. Should I do the wheel spin?
Yeah, let's do the wheel spin, and then we'll do the...
Everybody drop in your top 2 favorite Pokemon. Do it. I know some of you did it earlier, but do it again, because we're not scrolling back.
Yep.
What? I feel a breeze off of that, man.
Of the wheel?
Yeah. Krabby Luxray from Gwen.
Balloon pop. Well, we don't have a race with Jeremy. Are we going to be able to remember? Somebody remember for next week that we have to do a balloon pop.
GTR Dad, just give us 2 numbers. How many Pokemon are there total?
Like, it was just over 1,000.
Okay, so give us 2 numbers between 1 and 1,000.
That'll do.
And whatever random 2 Pokemon those are, we will mix them for you. That's actually really funny. We should almost have like a number picker. Be like, hey, pick 2 numbers between 1 and 1,000, and have that choose.
Well, there is just a full random. Yeah, there is a full random button.
That's true. 27 and 376.
All right, so 27.
Saying true.
And 376. That's going to be something from Diamond and Pearl, I think.
Metagross. This is going to be interesting.
So, Sandagross. Sandagross.
That is pretty gross. I'm not going to lie. Flippity flap those 2.
Yeah, get a Metashrew.
Does not. I'm just kidding.
Oh, look at his face.
I can't because Ryan's logo. Thank you, Ryan, for the bits.
Like one of his legs is a nose. That is very funny.
Oh my gosh. Should we show them a Bulbasaur double?
Yes.
Number 1, baby. And then double is from
Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield, yeah. I was going to say Scarlet and Violet. No, that was not it.
Double is 832.
Jeez Louise.
1 and 832.
Enjoy, my friends. These are my 2 favorites. He's at work, Ryan. He's my little cottony Bulbasaur. He's disgusting.
It's like Bulbasaur ate way too much cotton candy.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Then grew a beard.
Let's see. So,
12 and 669. And Gwen did say...
So 12 is Butterfree. Butterfree's a good one. 669, nice. Flabébé.
This could be totally okay or total nightmare fuel.
So Butter Baby, I'm guessing is what it's going to be called.
Butt baby. Butter baby.
Butter Baby, that's a little wild.
Yep, let's flippity flop those 2 and see if Flutterfree. Flab free.
Flab free. That actually looks pretty much like Flabébé. So
yeah, that's not bad.
Butter Baby is definitely the cursed one.
Yep.
Let's see. What else you got here? Bulbasaur, Swole.
Villainux, you don't have any favorites.
You can just name some.
Yeah. Rattata and Coughing.
Well, is there 2 T's in Rattata? There are. Today I learned. Jeremy's not here to go coughing.
Coughing.
That rat thing. This one's very unfortunately placed where his tail is. He's just farting out of everything.
He's off-gassing.
Rat thing.
Kafata. Let's look at Kafata. Kafata. Look at his little legs, a little puff.
He just walks on smoke clouds. Game Snowflakes looks like a rat, nasty rat.
Oh my gosh. SMR, that one was fantastic.
Gwen, I'm trying to figure out what you want for Bulbasaur.
That's GTR, Dad.
Oh, sorry. I'm so used to looking at Gwen's name. Bulbasaur. Yeah. Oh, that's what like the names were, I think.
Yeah.
I see.
Gwen listed two just like a wee bit ago.
Krabby and Luxray. Those are Gwen's,
Yeah.
Gwen's favorites.
Okay, all right.
She likes Vaporeon too.
Oh, brain fart. The Leafeon. There we go. I like Leafeon. That's my favorite evolution. Oh, yeah. He's special. At least his mommy tells him he is.
Yeah. Crabray.
That is the Luxray that the mom yeeted right out of the den.
If we change it to more Luxray colors, let's get it towards yellow.
It doesn't fix that ear, man.
Yeah, or actually, Luxray is more blue.
Oh my gosh, that is.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Nope, not any better.
That did not work, Glenn.
I will say I do love Krabby. I like his or whatever he does.
So he's the child that drinks glue.
He's the one that ate the Tide Pods.
Yeah, that the ear is the one inescapable aspect, no matter what way you do it.
Seriously,
That ear.
let me give you a human ear, man. I guess Luxray does have that weird human ear.
Yeah, I guess I never really noticed that. Let's try a Vaporeon.
2 water Pokemon.
Yep.
Did. Eh.
It looks like a Magikarp got caught.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Fabrion. Let's try a Vaporby. Krabby does not need a tail.
Nope. Do Leafeon and Bulbasaur. I feel like that's gonna be like nightmare fuel.
Both grass types.
Yep. I guess I have a thing for grass types.
Oh, he's bald.
That's something.
Leafbasaur.
This will be Bulbion. Bulbafion. Gross.
His pompadour is very filled in. He looks like he got hit by a weed whacker.
And just yeeted the bulb off his back.
Yeah.
So it should no longer be bulb. It should be just
Saurian.
Saurian, there you go.
You get Sauron. You didn't take Bulbasaur and Leafeon. You get Sauron.
Oh, Snorlax and Bulba.
Bulbasaur. That is very good.
Mr. Mime and Wheezing.
Mr. Mime is pretty cursed.
He truly is. And I can only guess with Wheezing it's going to be horrendous. Wheezing.
The Mr. Zing.
Oh my gosh. No.
That face.
Yep.
And then it's
Wheezing, get that Pokemon. Weemine?
Fart rocket legs.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Metamutant.
Roaster Sith. Your wife is in chat.
Yeah. 'Tis but a wee mime. If this is what mimes look like, look at his hands are just like the extra.
Oh, it is the connecting of the two heads or whatever.
So he's got fart rocket legs and spike ball hands.
It's just gross. Just nope, we're good. Thanks.
Try some more randoms with Mr. Mime. Yeah, Mr. Mime is just not good. Pile swine. Pilo Mime. It's just stapled his face on.
He's got like a bowl cut. How unfortunate.
That is pretty sad.
Oh my gosh. That is something, crazy. Man. Sea Viper, Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
Oh, who did we do earlier with the little feeties?
Oh gosh.
Gosh, it was who's the Nickit evolution?
Oh god, let's see here.
828 then.
Yeah, 828. Whoops. 828.
Thievel. So it's Thievel, and then it was some.
That's interesting that Thievel and Grook are both 828 for some reason.
Yeah. It was the other one was first, but.
Yeah, it was some sort of plant thing. Was it like
It was the Morel one. Morello?
Morlul or whatever, yeah.
There it is. Yeah, that one. Not just flippity flop those two. His little feeties. Was it Thievel or was it somebody else?
It might have been Nickit.
It may have been Nickit, yeah. Try Nickit. Nope.
I mean, basically the same idea.
It's the same thing,
though.
just the little feeties. Just do. I'm sorry, that cracked me up.
Oh, apparently the mother-in-law hasn't been around for 3 years, so that's good. Pilo Mime is grandpa trying to hang with the grandkids. All right, let's fire up a couple more. Ooh, Xerneas. The X and Y box legendaries, of course.
No way.
We have to use them. I don't like whatever leg action is happening there.
Nope, just a big nope. Thanks, we're good. Thank you, come again. Or not.
Oh my god, the mouth feet.
Nummy.
Not into that.
Gross.
What's it, Huggies? Is that for... Yeah, he's supposed to give you a big hug. Look at those fingers. I mean, those are the fingers from Veltal, but
I'll tell you what. If something came at me and was like, give me a hug, and looked like that, I'd be like, dog, no. I'm good, thanks.
Oh, here's a Fletchling and Magnemite. Just a couple of little guys.
That's something.
Fletchmite. There it is. We found it. It's like somebody spilled ice cream on his head.
He's like,
oh my gosh. Let's get that more towards the...
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, so the fact that it's electric normal is funny to me because it's a bird. You'd think it'd be flying. And can you imagine if it's electric flying? I mean, I guess Zapdos is, but you know.
And well, compared to Zapdos, that's the Magnaling. Ugh.
That was the bird that was kicked out of the nest.
Okay, should I crochet that next from Jeremy?
I agree with Gwen. Yes.
All right, so we do need to make some Dragonite ones.
Yeah.
Is Marty Jr. want Dragonite and Charizard are like his two favorite Pokemon? Because of course he's
Jeremy
basic too.
Yeah. Jeremy's a basic B when it comes to Pokemon.
From Magnemite to Magnanite.
Oh my gosh.
That is bad.
Oh my gosh.
That is not good.
Lickitung and Garbodor.
Oh, okay. I just need to do a Sableye with Dragonite real quick. Eek. Yep.
Nope, we're good, thanks.
Lickitung is already not one of my favorites. And who's the other one? Garbodor?
Garbodor. I don't like any of the garbage ones. They're kind of weird to me.
I showed Garbodor to Morty Jr. today, and I was like,
Yeah.
look, it's a little meatball. And he's like, Dad, look, it's a meatball. Oh,
dear God.
God.
Look at its like one arm over there. It's like,
Yeah.
garbage. Ooh.
Licky Boater. Like that. I do not like that name.
Garbatung.
Gartung.
Love me.
It's like a toxic waste Squirtle. I just want to be on the Squirtle squad.
Please let me be on the Squirtle squad. Oh my gosh, that was
D-Matt,
amazing.
what is happening? Oh, Builders Market redeemed the hello there. Hello
Hey,
there.
Builders Mark, how's it going? Hey, you can rip on Jeremy for not being here.
Voltorb.
Oh, that was something. And Dragonite. You should do Dragonite and Lickitung. That's a big angry Dragonite.
It's like if Charizard never got his wings.
I think that's how you spell Mimikyu, Gwen.
Oh my God,
What?
Dragotor.
Somebody just beheaded Dragonite. That's it. Done. Here you go.
Hey, Rock.
Hey, Rock 88. No, he's never gone for a good reason. Never. You can't tell me otherwise.
Gartung, no, this one ain't Peyton's school. Yeah. 1,000% right. Oh, Cam, thank you for giving out the gift sub.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
So, hold on. Mimikyu and Pikachu is what Gwen said. Hold on, what was the other one you wanted with Dragonite?
Lickitung and Dragonite.
So this is going one way. His torso got squashed. Something really heavy landed on him. And it just
His
crushed
legs
him.
are just thick, and like his body just.
It's like trying to duck down under something and just like sucked into his own body. Drago
Like
tongue.
the thickness of his tail is his torso.
Yes.
That is so funny.
Licky Night, very good. I'm just now realizing how awful this is going to be for the audio-only listeners.
Oh my gosh. Yep. We're so sorry. But I guess you gotta just, watch it on YouTube.
Lickitung and Eevee.
Lickitung and Psyduck. Ooh, yeah, that's,
I'm not bringing that into my house.
you know full well that Eevee is tripping on its tongue.
Gwen said you can see them in general tangents on the Discord. Have you been screenshotting these, Gwen? Lickitung and Eevee is pretty cursed.
Yep, flip those baddies.
He's just like a little bear.
A scary bear.
Oh my God, Cam, every woman's best friend. I don't think Kara would want that in her house.
Nope. You couldn't pay me to have that in my house. Thank you very much. I like Psyduck.
Psyduck's one of Gwen's favorite Pokemon.
Yep. That is not one of my favorites. Thank you. Nope. Big
You
nope.
don't like Licky Duck?
Nope. Cannot say that I do. Thank you very much.
He looks like a platypus.
He truly does. Change his body to Perry the Platypus, and his nose. Perry the Platypus nose, what? Like, it's a orangey yellow?
Yeah.
There you go. It's Perry the Platypus.
Perry the Psy-Tongue. Agent P.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, Mimikyu and Pikachu. That's one that we need to.
I feel like I realize they're completely different, but at the same time, they're very similar. So what are they going to do?
Yeah, because Mimikyu's trying to look like Pikachu.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
I think the poses might have potentially something to do with it.
That is a cursed Pikachu.
He's got like his guts like spraying out.
Oh my gosh. What are the dolls called that people put pins in and stuff?
Voodoo dolls?
Voodoo dolls. That is a voodoo Pikachu. Thank you. My brain like...
This is a pro Mimikyu.
Yeah.
He's so good at being Pikachu that you can't tell. It's a Pikachu.
He's going to peek at you.
Oh my gosh. Hey, my eyes are down here. Mimikyu and Eevee. I think Ditto would probably be pretty good. EQ!
I mean, it could be worse, right?
It kind of looks like Squoven, honestly.
You're not wrong. Yup.
That is very
Yup.
funny. Oh, look. Oh, it gives you the other evolutions, too.
Oh, funny.
So we can grab...
Do it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot there's evolving. So now we're going to evolve the Eevee half of it into...
What are we going to get?
Mimipion.
Ooh, yup, that's something.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
A Stretch Armstrong Pikachu.
He just looks like Derpy.
All right, so we're gonna grab Ditto.
Ooh,
And
Ditto.
some randos.
I love how Ditto tries so hard.
I hate Musharna. I hate whatever is going on there, so we're gonna skip that. A glob and a ball. What could this possibly be?
Ditsis.
Ditsis. Those just look like regular Pokemon. All right, let's grab a. I don't want a circle. I need something that looks funny. Okay, Simipour. Maybe him.
Wow.
Looks like a cat that won't die. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't. He just came up on the face like, we're gonna do all this design, and nope.
Well, that's kind of what Ditto does, at least in the show.
I like that.
Like, he tries so hard. The pastry Pokemon.
It's shit. Oh my god. We did it. We found the best Pokemon ever. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
All right, we better evolve him just in case. Oh, he's so angry. He has a beard.
He's big angry that you made him brown.
What's happening again? I'm sorry to inform.
Oh my gosh. Yup.
Oh, it's pronounced Sheeto, says Cam Zinkle.
I asked for a sheet cake. You've never seen that like little comic strip?
Oh, man, I gotta.
I asked for a sheet cake. I hope it pops up. Do cartoon or something or comic. I used to see it all over the place.
Is this it?
It wasn't with flies. It was with people.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's the opposite. What I asked for wasn't a sheet cake. Is what
it was
they
like
say.
a French pastry chef or whatever. And, you know, I asked for a sheet cake, you know, like, anyway. Yeah. I saw it a long time ago. It's been a hot minute since I've seen it. But yeah, it was like a French chef being like, I asked for a sheet cake, not a, yeah.
That's very funny.
Yep. Sorry. Just, there you go. Cat had a hairball. That's kind of what looks like.
Slacking and Probo pass. Okay.
Oh boy. I'm ooh. Michelista!
Can you imagine him doing that to you? Just like no arms, just massive hands off his torso.
Just
come here, baby.
Bend over.
Let me see them juicy cakes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He just looks like some nasty oh my gosh. Michelista, shame on you.
Yeah, listen to that noise.
Like this one, there was a lot of inbreeding that happened with this one.
The crooked face. Oh, we gotta flip it around. Oh my!
Now he's like sitting there. Come here, baby.
He's just got like concrete shoes for his feet. The reason I'm laying down is because I can't stand up. You ready for a mustache?
Gosh. I can't even right now. I just can't. Oh my gosh. I'm painted like a French woman.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
Woo! Guys, I am sorry. We're going to have to like Probo puff. Oh my
Oh my gosh. Well, he's making the face like he wants to. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, now you gotta do lick a tongue with Probo Pass.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that name of that face is disturbing for sure.
Probo tongue would be the other one. Gross. That's something.
Probo licky. Probo tongue looks like he's wearing rocket boots.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing? I was there on the first date. Oh man.
Oh jeez Louise.
What else we got here?
Wow, guys, I don't even know.
Pro Bonks.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. I just have no words for what's going on.
These are pretty ridiculous.
Isn't there a gulping?
Oh, wait. Yes, we want Arceus. Oh, dang, the P came through. That looks pretty cursed.
Isn't there a Pokemon called Gulping?
Yeah, Gulpin.
Gulpin. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for.
So stupid, but it's so funny. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
From Uncles.
The mustache is always good.
Oh my gosh. Prabhu.
Oh man.
SMR. It's only dirty if you make it dirty. Thurpass. Thurp. Corpaz. Oh my gosh. Promo fish.
Oh my goodness.
My goodness. I am so sorry, guys. I don't know. Mick Callisto, you started this. You started this.
Oh, okay, hold on. So we need to do Probo Pass and Feebass.
Won't just be the same thing. Like Probo Bass.
Probo Bass.
That's funny.
That face, though.
I don't even know.
That it looks like a nickel wearing a fake mustache.
It looks like a kettlebell.
Oh, it does.
That's really funny.
Oh my.
That's disgusting. That looks nasty. Feed us.
Feed us, we're hungry.
Kaploud. Yep.
Oh, I don't like X-Bone.
Me either. Nope, me either. That's Blech. All right.
We were doing some Doug Trios earlier.
We were.
Doug Bone.
That's what dogs do. They dig out bones. Cut trio.
Doug Trio on the right is usually pretty solid. Doug Purr.
Gross.
He honestly does not look that different.
Nah.
Doug Denny. It's just like, so if you imagine, like, so I don't know if you've ever seen where people say his nose looks like an open mouth with a tooth.
Yeah.
So you imagine that it's just like, I'm a little angry man. I hate Barbarical.
Yeah, I don't like that
Oh, he's
evolution.
got a Donald Trump haircut.
Do we want to talk about last week at all?
Oh yeah, I suppose we should probably talk about Star Wars, huh?
Yeah. And we talked about in the pre-stream.
Yep. Nobody could ever prove it.
Nope.
So it is kind of a bummer that that Jeremy's not here to talk about his experience, because that was his first time ever going to a symphony ever.
Yeah.
And
I couldn't believe that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, ad just started too. Oh my
Of course
goodness.
it did. Of course it did.
It's only 30 seconds at least, so we should be fine.
Okay. So yeah, it was. How many of us went in our group?
So it was Cam, Zankel, Yumi, and Jeremy. Steve. I am missing on Steve's wife's name.
Diane?
We'll go with that. And then Dave and Ashley and the 3 kids. So it was like 11 of us total, I think.
And then Gamer Snowflake and
That's
Rooster
right.
Sith.
Oh, and then and Leo and
Yep, Leo and Allie and Cam.
so I guess some
That was a lot of us.
Like there's like 16. Like when we got together for dinner, it was like 4 tables of us.
Yeah. Yeah, Philinux, it was his first symphony ever.
I was like, they don't normally let you watch movies when you're at the symphony, so it's usually not this exciting.
Yeah, so like I was saying when we went out, when I was a music major in college, you had to go, I think it was to 2 symphonies a semester. And I mean, when you have to go to that many, it was typically the St. Paul Symphony that you'd go to. And I mean, you didn't really get a choice. And there was never a movie with it. So the fact that we were able to go and watch A New Hope with the symphony was like, I got a little emotional. Like, this has been something on my bucket list to go see Star Wars, and now I want to see Lord of the Rings with a live orchestra.
So I was like I had mentioned before, this dang chair keeps rolling away.
They see me rolling.
So what I had mentioned before was that I was the experience was very different than watching the movie because like the orchestral track was probably, I would say it's like 4 times louder than you would normally.
Yeah, 100%.
Like especially like when there was like swelling, like you couldn't hear the actual movie for the most part. Mm-hmm. They would play lower sometimes or whatever, and you could like hear what's going on. But like there's a lot of parts that was like just like score dominated, which was cool.
Yeah.
I was surprised they didn't do the Cantina band stuff. That surprised me. So there was like 15 minutes where they just didn't play anything because they were just like let the Cantina stuff happen. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, like, do they just not have the instruments to do it? Like how?
Well, like, I feel like that do 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 do. Isn't that just like a horn with a mute on it? Or what instrument would that be? Like, I'm curious. Is it a very specialized instrument?
I don't think so.
Cam said they didn't have the instruments to do it. I want to know what instruments they need for the Cantina band. I know it's multiple instruments, but like that main one you hear, like. He said saxophone, oboe, clarinet, and flute. So you would think.
Yeah, they had all those.
Automaton? What's the automaton again? That's not the one with the 2. Or with a thing where you like drag a.
I think that's what that is.
Anyway, I thought it was fantastic. There were times
this is the thing that you were thinking of, right?
Oh, no. I do kind of want to get one of those because I think that's hilarious.
From what I've seen, the instruments are orchestral bells, xylophone, vibraphone, marimba, bass guitar, and drum set.
You'd think they could have that.
I feel like like percussion wise, I know that they have
theremin.
Those things.
That theremin, that's the one I'm thinking of. The one with the like rod sticking up, and then it's like that or whatever. That one.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were times I forgot, like when they were playing quietly over a scene and like coming in very quietly after no music. There were times I completely forgot there was an orchestra there. And then suddenly I was like, oh my gosh, that's right. There are like literally people sitting up there playing their instruments. And it was so good.
They were incredibly good.
Yeah.
So I will say like the intensity of the music and everything, like, so like it's, you've played music, I've played music. We know that it's not easy for like an individual person even to sound good, like playing an instrument. This is like 100 people sounding incredible with each other. Oh man, so I'm just even thinking about the thing like so when the director walked out and he was wearing like the low slung blaster and then like swapped it out for the baton so he could start. And,
I loved that. And then the first violinist comes out with Grogu.
Yep. And it was cool sort of seeing like because like when I was in band for our band trip, we did a band trip every 3 years, and we went down to Disney and we actually like recorded as if we were like recording the score for like some things, right? Like so then we got like a VHS tape at the end of it with our performance of the thing. Yeah. So like had actually seen that thing where like they had like the moving lines, like the cue lines basically like for the director to like sync up the thing and everything. So it's cool actually seeing him like actually direct so the director had this little monitor that would have these vertical lines that would go across at certain points for him to be able to cue certain instruments in and everything to be in time with the movie. So it was really neat being able to see him do that.
Yeah. I loved when it was the Han and Greedo scene. And then right after Han and Greedo shooting each other, somebody in the balcony was like, Han shot first. I thought that was funny. I was like,
I'm surprised they didn't use the McClunky version.
Oh my gosh.
McClunky.
I wish they would have played the original, before.
The thing is, it's got to be whatever Disney's willing to license to them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. At least it wasn't the McClunky one. But Han will always shoot first. Cam, I watched the director's monitor a lot. I was like, okay, they're going to come in. But then, I watched the movie a lot too. Because like I said, there were times when the music wasn't playing. And then it kind of faded in. And I was like, oh yeah. So good. Hey, Phoenix Call. How's it going?
So somebody had mentioned a minute ago that there's an ad for a Jif and Milkbone collab. And I haven't pulled it. I don't know that this is like the best version of it. It looks pretty weird, but
like Jif peanut butter and dog bones.
Yeah, and it says a collab that makes sense. That's what the title of the thing says.
Okay.
Introducing a collab like no other collab that has collabed before. A collab so collaborative, it's almost unimaginable that prior to this, they had not collaborated. Milkbone and Jif Parfume. Makes no sense at all. The real collaboration. Milkbone, Jif.
Are they going to become real dogs?
Bites.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
This is more questionable than some of the Pokemon we were making tonight.
Milkbone Peanut Buttery Bites. The collab by Milkbone and Jif.
That's pretty funny.
Brewster said, "Do you have a wheel spin too? Are they not popping up?" I'm not remembering these.
Let me do some investigation here. This is the obvious Jeremy's missing shot.
Yeah. Leo, I want to buy tickets for Indiana Jones too. And I know my dad wants to go next year. Like when we got back to my house and we were telling my dad and my parents, because they were watching Chip, about the movie. My dad plays trumpet. He loves music, stuff like that, whatever, He was like, oh, I would have loved to have been there for Star Wars, but, we ordered them on such like a whim, if you will. We didn't even think about it, really. It's on the line.
It looks to me, from my perspective,
just a little into spin times 4.
Like it's spin times 4 to me. That's what I would say.
I'll go with it.
All right. Hopefully this isn't times 4 bankrupt.
Jeremy would love if it was times 4 bankrupt.
Oh yeah, everyone says that was spin times 4. Oh, it is bankrupt!
Guys, I'm sorry.
That is very unfortunate for you.
What if it landed on times 4 again?
So it'd be what, times 16 then, right?
And what if it was giveaways?
Well, Jeremy would be glad that he has 2 jobs.
Jeremy would be like, "You are never spinning again, Kara."
All right, he's got to be here to stop you.
This is true. Do we have 2 spools of filament to give away?
Oh, gosh. I think we do.
When do tickets for Indiana Jones go on sale?
Probably after the next season starts, I'm guessing.
Wasn't this like the end of the season? Wasn't Star Wars the end? Because one of my coworkers, she was there and she said they have season tickets. And, wait. Cam, your dad knows my dad? What? You're talking about my dad, Tim, not Jeremy's dad, Jerry.
Yeah, so September is when the next season starts.
Okay, you should see when tickets go on sale for Indiana Jones. Because I thought they said like June 1st or something like that. Indiana Jones with a live orchestra. I'm assuming it's going to be like Raise the Lost Ark or Holy Boats. I'm having a mad brain fart. Raise the Lost Ark, and what's the other big, like, I know Temple of Doom. I don't like that one though. It's not my favorite.
Or The Last Crusade.
Last Crusade. Thank you.
So they're Masterworks and Pops concerts. They
funny.
don't say specifically what they are, but that's
Just coming soon.
there's
Okay.
it's going to
April
be
11th.
Yeah, so it's going to be their Pops 2 concert. So all of this says coming soon, so none of these are going to be available yet.
Okay.
I missed who won.
I did too.
Oh, Gamer Snowflake.
Hey, Gamer Snowflake. Gamer Snowflake. I'm going to assume you're here, but are you still here, girl?
Yeah, we got to... Oh, is the damn timer going to work this time?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, there we go.
There she is, girl. You want a cartouche of filament. Good job.
I know Dave's here to take that down, so let me put this into the...
Yeah, the guys are slacking. Just saying.
This is 5:17.
So technically that one will be from 5:10. Because then we have the one to give away today. And then Cam redeemed Wheel Spin. I saw that one.
Gamer Snowflake, is that who won?
We appreciate everyone who actually was paying attention. So Jeremy's working evenings right now, and he had the morning off. He got to relax around the house because I took Chip garage sailing with me. So he had the whole morning to do whatever. He was able to sit down and watch the Imola qualifying this morning, and all by himself, just relaxing. So tomorrow morning he gets to take over Chip duty.
Philonux, oh yeah, I won all the giveaways last week on the pretend string.
Philonux, I do want you to record a Rise of the podcast with cutouts of Jeremy, Chris, and me. I think that would be hilarious.
Well, mine's the easiest cutout because you just never see it.
We always joke that you'd be the cameraman in the bush, though. So you just need to cut out a bush and put a little camera on it, and boom, Chris.
Exactly.
Yeah, I went to bed at 12:30. I was playing Stardew Valley. I was up until 12:30 last night, and I got up at 6 this morning so I could meet my mom in Cloquet by 8. Because I had to, like, semi-get ready for the podcast this morning before I left.
Well, we've got GTR Dad, Manor Mutant, and SMR left.
I don't know. GTR Dad is looking pretty good.
I'll tell you that he's a legendary Pokemon, and Stone Monkey and...
So-
GTR Dad.
GTR Dad, do you 3D print? I think we've asked you this before, and I forget what you said. And yes, we've talked about this before. Chris is 1,000% Wilson from Home Improvement.
Well, and Jeremy's Tim because he can't remember the advice that I give him. He butchers it completely.
You're not wrong. Am I truly Jill?
I guess you'd have to be. There's nothing wrong with being Jill.
No, Jill is
Sometimes you're
awesome.
Jill in a world full of Tims.
Yills. GTR Dad. Yes, he 3D prints. You won a spool of Polymaker filament.
GTR_dad.
So who should he whisper with his info? I think all we need is an email, don't we? Or do we need all the information? Jill was awesome.
For this, I think it's just an email address. So if you just whisper at Rise of the Podcast.
Yeah. If we need more information, we'll let you know. Like, social security number, stuff like that.
Mother's maiden name.
City your dad was born in.
Name your first pet.
Who's Al? Ooh, what? David? Is David Al?
I
know, like I would say you're a cross between Al and
Wilson.
Like,
he's like, Dave is just like the understudy of Tim to me. He's like,
I see that. I'd agree with that.
That guy
Tim injures Al. I mean, that's not true. But like, Al is also the one who's like, no, Tim, that's dangerous. We shouldn't do that.
The voice of reason. Dave is the voice of unreason.
Yeah. I mean, when Jeremy's dad comes along, he's like, yeah, just keep pouring starter fluid on it. And like, Dave and Jeremy are like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And then David lights on fire. I feel like Al would never have let it get that far. There's
an episode of Home Improvement that they almost didn't do because Tim was right.
It's such a good show.
I used to watch Home Improvement all the time, and my friend Lee would give me so much crap for it. He'd be like, oh, you go,
right?
I'm Home Improvement.
Yeah. I grew, that was like one of the shows we watched growing up. And then Jeremy and I did a rewatch of it with Chip a couple of years ago now.
Cam says he's Al. That's probably closer to true.
You're not wrong. Okay, so David and Tim are just flip-flop. Jeremy and David are just like two Tims.
Yep.
You're Al. I'm Jill. And
I'm Wilson. Cam's Al.
That's right. Sorry. You're Wilson. Cam's Al. Boom. Done. Oh, you joined Discord, so you can send a message from there.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, just send it wherever you need to send it. We will get it.
Should you send it to one of us, or does Rise?
I should be in there. You should be able to send it to Brownie on there. Yeah.
All right, and then we did have a wheel spin for Cam.
All right, let us see here. Oh, no, Cam says I'm Al. I say so I can be Al/Wilson. That's fine.
Okay. But Cam, you literally just said that you're Al. I'm just saying. Hi. So which is it? Are you Al or is Chris Al? Oh, he said it wrong. He said you're Wilson.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, Jeremy's got a lot of ballooning to do next week.
Yes. Poor Jeremy.
That is unfortunate for Jeremy.
It surely is. Surely is. Hopefully he doesn't get the Ebola or something from blowing up a balloon. He got, I don't know what, it was just some silly, he got a cold after blowing up the last balloon, so we liked it.
Probably because it was like 7 months of...
Yeah, because it was like pre him leaving for Japan, and then after he got back from Japan. Why am I yellow?
I just want to grab like a thumbnail image, so can you look like absolutely like appalled at something? Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And then I turn that off and this back on.
He can have Neil save him after he blows the balloons.
Just think of Neil while he's blowing those balloons.
Right there. Right there. That'll keep him going.
The only way Jeremy will ever win a balloon race.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm sorry.
So you remember what you need to do to double cross Jeremy?
Yes.
The recipes and whatnot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I will do my darndest to do that on Saturday. I do have to think about ways to get him out the door.
And be like, you take my son out to the park right now or I'm divorcing you.
Maybe I will, just be like, I'm super overwhelmed. Pretend I'm super overwhelmed with everything. Like, I've had it up to here with Chip. I need you to take him out of the house.
Like, I gotta do some baking. Get the hell out of my way.
There you go. You're gonna name this episode the Double Cross. That's right.
Yeah.
Turn the lights off like Walmart and say we are closed. Gamer Snowflake, that's not a bad idea. I need 20 minutes where nobody comes near me. We just watched that episode. It is so good. And I feel that in the depths of my soul.
I'm only partway through season 2.
I love that you're watching Bluey. It's so good.
I need to understand the references that Marty Jr. makes.
When you get to the sign, and Rusty is rarely in it, but he is so, like, Chili and Rusty are like my 2 faves. I love Rusty.
So is Rusty his brother? Or?
Bluey's a girl. Bingo is her sister.
Yeah.
Yep. So Rusty is a oh my gosh, what kind of dog he is? He's a red Calypso literally says what he is in the episode where Jack joins the school.
Is he a red healer?
Kelpie, red Kelpie. His dad's in the military. And apparently, is it Joe Blum, whatever his name is. Originally, apparently, Bluey was going to be about Rusty.
Huh.
And they decided to not make it that, and then it ended up being Bluey instead of Rusty.
Gwen said Marty Jr. was wearing a towel saying, "Me a muffin granny, get out of my way."
Muffin Granny is the best. They make hair clips that look like there's a Bluey Granny hair clip that I want to get and a Bingo Granny hair clip that I want to get.
One of my favorite gifs is one of Bingo is holding the yes no button and then does like the eye squint and presses yes. It's very good.
Bluey, man, I'll tell you what. No, there's no judgment. I have coworkers, no kids. They adore Bluey. They watch it religiously. It is completely acceptable to watch Bluey.
Yep.
With or without kids, doesn't matter.
So like I said, so there's I think so they're working on season 4, I believe, right now.
They're working on a full-length movie.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I know there's 50 episodes a season or something crazy, and I'm partway through season 2.
Yeah.
So. I don't just have it on in the background as though I'm trying to placate a child. I'm actually trying to I'm enjoying the stories and everything.
Yeah.
So
he's doing a full-length movie, and then that's the last one that Joe Blum is going to be doing.
Is that the creator or something?
Mm-hmm. He told himself that as soon as he felt he could no longer keep Bluey as good as it currently is, he would quit. He would stop. So.
Well, then he'll make the sequel Greenie.
Right. Have you watched Greenie? The Greenie episode?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I just know Greenie's saying a word and then E at the end's a very Australian thing. So there's some Australian YouTubers that I follow, and whenever they say something's green, it's like, oh, we got the Greenie over here.
Yeah. No, I think it's called Mum School. That's the episode that's got Greenie in it. It's good. It's really good. Makes you. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Bluey is so good. Bluey is more for us parents. Yep.
So you just steal all of oh crap. What's his dad's name again? I can never remember. Bandit.
Yeah.
Just steal all of his tricks.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely used some of Chili and Bandit's tricks in the past.
Gwen says I am the target toddler audience, as it turns out. Yeah, every show that's for Marty Jr. is actually for Gwen.
Funny.
So we do have somebody that's only got 8 viewers that's playing a little bit of Star Wars Battlefront 2 that looks pretty interesting. So
heck yeah.
We're going to go ahead and get this queued up. I do want to say thank you to everybody who's joining us this evening and apologize to those who are watching or listening to the audio only version. Hopefully at the point where we said stop listening, start watching, you change your mind. But if you didn't and you're a masochist, thank you for making it through to the end. Once again, we provided absolutely nothing of value to you, but you can always make that better by joining us live every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/RiseThePodcast, or you can watch us on your schedule at youtube.com/RiseThePodcast. Don't forget to like the video if you're watching there and comment down below to keep the conversation going. It's a pretty good episode. Maybe we need to get rid of Jeremy more often. All right. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course,
may the force be with you.